Just as with many of my other projects, I have created a custom Martha Jones doll before. And in the same way, my skill levels have changed a great deal since then. My first attempt at a Martha doll was not as poorly done as my first Rose doll, though some of the same issues were there. The facial sculpt I used for Martha was a little too round. I also seemed to paint her eyes quite a bit too small, and the realism just wasn't there overall. In addition, the outfit I made for her from Smith & Jones was not very well done. That being said, for my second attempt, I did not use the same principle as I did with Rose. This time around, the outfit I chose to create for my Martha Jones doll is that which she first wears in the Shakespeare Code, as it has always been a favorite of mine. I like the maroon color of the top and jacket, and to this day when I think Martha Jones, I think of this outfit. It wasn't until I had actually completed the outfit that I realized that Martha wears this same outfit for Gridlock and both Daleks in Manhattan and Evolution of the Daleks. The top is actually made from a lining fabric. I used this because it was sheer enough that having multiple layers of it stitched together wouldn't impact the overall look. It is hand embroidered to match the real life costume, but with this I just had to do my best to recreate the pattern, so it might not be entirely accurate. I purposefully didn't sew the straps twisted like in the episodes, mainly because I don't like that aspect of the top, but also because I was worried that twisting the straps would add some volume to the top of her shoulders that would look unnatural. The jacket, while lined, was probably the easiest piece of the outfit to make. In the episodes, the jacket is made of burgundy leather or pleather, but to simplify things on my end, I swapped to using satin. This allowed me to keep the same sheen that would be given by pleather, but without the thickness of the fabric. The jeans took the longest to create and are probably my favorite aspect of the outfit. The pants have real back pockets and real front pockets as well. They also have belt loops, although they'll never be seen with the top laying over the waist of the pants. The boots I found for this outfit are not a perfect match, but they aren't a big part of the outfit since you can't see most of the boot under the pant leg. What I'm going to end up doing with these boots is really not a lot. I'm just going to be painting the sole, so like the heel and around, just like I did with Rose. Having some pretty bland and regular shoes that, let's be honest, you're not even going to really be able to see is just fine. This is one of my favorite outfits that Martha wears, so I can deal with it. The boots in the episodes are a bit more round at the toe, but the color of the original boots that I painted were quite similar, so I felt like they'd work nicely. In contrast to the simple boots, Martha has a lot of fine detailed jewelry that went unnoticed by me at first glance. She has simple silver hoop earrings, but she also sports a decorative beaded necklace and a silver beaded bracelet. In addition, she has a few silver rings and one with a dark red jewel. I painted each of these rings on her fingers to complete the ensemble. I really don't know specifically what the name of the facial sculpt I used is. All I know is that it is way closer to Martha's face shape than the one I used before. The nose is nearly spot on, while the original facial sculpt I used was way too round, and the nose didn't match at all. This doll was special since this time I used primarily my colored pencils to create her face. As a result, it's a lot softer. However, this technique allowed me to be a lot more precise, specifically on her teeth. Her eyes are a little off, but still a vast improvement from my first attempt, and I think overall the face turned out rather nice. Lucky for me, this outfit did not include a difficult hairstyle. It took some time to get all the hairspray to stay properly, but the final result brought the entire piece together. This outfit was quite different from the fancy skirts and dresses of many of my recent projects, but I'm quite pleased with how the entire doll turned out. Using only colored pencils was really different for me, but I think that this is one of my most realistic looking dolls as a result. Each and every detail came together perfectly.